Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Vic from Forex Academy Group. Once again, I haven't done videos for quite a bit, but get ready, guys. They're starting to come. Starting to create some. We'll put them on the YouTube, Facebook page. For those of you who are new to the group, hey, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Follow me on the YouTube channel for the upcoming YouTube videos. All right. So guys, today what I wanted to go over real quick is the importance of looking left. All right, this can be added to whether you are a short-term trader, meaning scalper, or you are a long-term trader. You like to trade that 4-hour, the daily, or the weekly. Okay, it is very important for you to look left. All right, and I'll go ahead and I'll cover all time frames. Well, not all time frames, but we'll at least go down to the 1 hour, 4-hour, daily, and then of course the weekly. Okay, I'll try to do this within 14 minutes, but here it is, guys. So right now, I will be going to Euro USD. There we have it. Okay, so if the best thing to do when it comes to market structure is going to the high time frames. Now, this chart already has my own setup already populated into the charts. So normally what I look is for actually market structure, right? Previous support, previous resistance levels. Normally, as you see here, market has kind of stalled after the euro and the US dollar has kind of plummeted. For several months now. All right. So with that being said, obviously there is some sort of hesitation in this area, and I am expecting this market to go up. All right. Meaning now, when I look at this, I'm kind of looking at it. Well, where am I expecting a bounce? Okay. So if you look at this market, this is a resistance area right here. These areas right here, I classify them as minor resistant areas. All right, the market may not bounce off those areas, but they don't really look like areas that actually tend to hold. This one is actually not that bad. You have a bounce here, but normally when you get into this trade, once you start going down to the lower time frames, those are the areas you want to look for, because the possibility of a reversal will happen on the 1 hour time frame before you even notice it on the daily time frame. By the time you actually notice it, it may be too late. Okay, you just gifted the market a few pips. So, for example, this area right here, like I said, I expect this market to go up. So once I start going down in time frames, that's a daily. As you can see, major rejection area right here. Market has formed a triple bottom. All right. For those of you who like to trade these candlestick formations, right? Look at these exhaustion candles right here, spinning tops, shooting stars, however you guys want to call it. All right. Again, I expect this market to go ahead and continue upward. But once again, if I am looking for this market to go up, what are my targets? All right. So my targets are keeping this little area right here, this minor resistance area under consideration. As you guys already saw on the weekly chart, I have a Fibonacci already plotted. That's a whole different class, guys. It's a little bit more advanced, but it's an extremely valuable tool and a valuable asset to know when it comes to trading. Okay, so I expect this market to go to the 61.8. Right, looking left. Look at this this nice support area. I'm going to go ahead and change colors here. Place a yellow. There you go. That is a good support area right there. As you can see, the market consolidated for this amount of time, and then the market started breaking lower. Okay, so that tells you this what used to be support is now resistance. All right. That is the value of looking left. Here you have something that you might want to be concerned about, a possible reversal zone once this market finishes to go on a little uptrend, right? Then you have this area right here, right? The left shoulder. For those of you who obviously been trading this for quite some time, this is possible head and shoulders right here, okay? Normally, the left, whatever happens on the left side kind of mirrors what happens on the right side, but it doesn't always happen that way, okay? The market is not perfect. So you've got to go based on what the market throws at you, all right? But yet again, like I said, there is a resistance level right here. Now keep in mind, when we talk about support and resistance, like I've said on my previous videos, it's not just a line. It's not an actual specific price, okay? It's a zone. It's a zone. I call it the neutral zone. You do not want to trade when the market is in that neutral zone, all right? That's how people's stop hunts get, the stop losses get hit, all right? You do not want to go ahead and enter the market at that time, because at that time anything can happen with the market. So just wait for that candlestick formation or that breakout, whatever strategy you use. I use the breakout strategy, and it works very, very well. All right. So again, this area right here, looking left right here, another possible reversal area. All right. So in all reality, you can go ahead and plot another line right here, and we're talking about, this is 171 pips, guys, on that, just on that neutral zone itself. All right. Now for those scalpers, there is going to be some pretty good trading opportunities. I scalped the London session, so I might be able to go ahead and enter that market, whether it's on a breakout, my breakout strategy, right? Or I can just go ahead and trade this long term. Again, I know there's this market will go up. All right, it will go up. It requires a lot of patience, guys. But this is the importance of looking left. For those of you, again, like those scalpers, you guys like to see immediate results, guys. Trading takes a lot of time. Trading takes time. Wait for the setup. Wait for the perfect setup, actually. And then get in the market once you start seeing a confirmation of that the market is going to go ahead and shoot your way. Okay. So that's the euro and the US dollar, guys, on the weekly time frame, daily time frame. Once again, actually, let's go down real quick to the 1 hour time frame. I just made some pretty good pips here this morning with this trade. Actually, trading the London breakout. Right here, this is a custom indicator created by one of my members, Josh. He is basically the guru when it comes to indicators for us. As you can see, our custom indicator down here, he also created that as well, and it's been amazing. All right. So guys, with the 1 hour, once again, I look left, right? Look left. So as you can see, this is the range of the Asian session. Okay. I'm not going to go too much into it because it covers pretty much my strategy, but you get the you should get the idea for those of you who are advanced traders. The market range during the Asian session, then a breakout occurs. Okay. Now, the way of entering this market, it's completely up to you. Again, I have my own way of entering the market, but basically, I use a lot of buy stops and sell stop, guys. I look at the market, I look left, and I'd be like, okay, if this market is a buy, where are my targets? Meaning, if there is a possible trend line, keep in mind your targets may not be hit, because you need to be able to see those trend lines. If you don't see the trend lines, guess what? Your targets will not be hit. Okay. I like to go based off support and resistance levels of right, like for example, this level right here, right? Obviously, rejection. We get rejection right here. Bounce, bounce. The market breaks, bounces off that same zone. What was once resistance now becomes support, and the market comes down and breaks it again. And then there you go. You get several bounces. So that tells you guys this is a pretty a strong zone, right? So what happened is this morning I got into this market, and hit my take profit, guys. That easy. And I basically did this in 2 hours. 2 hours. I scalped the London session for 2 hours, and that's it. I was done trading for the day. Okay. So that is how important it is to look left. If this market would have been a sell, what does that mean? Depending on where I get into the market, I'm looking at targets of possibility, give me 1 second, either here or here. Okay. Those would have been my targets. But yet again, remember to use your higher time frames to go ahead and get the actual big picture. All right, what's the actual trend of the currency at the moment? All right. Also following market structure. I mean, look at this, guys. The market comes down, creates a lower high, lower low, lower high, and then the market fails to make a lower low. At that point, that is a sign. Hey, the market might actually just go ahead and pull back as a buy. All right. The market then creates what is still technically a lower low, or lower high. I'm sorry, a lower high, because we are on the 1 hour time frame. Remember, big picture, right? So the market then comes down here and bounces off this zone right here. All right, used to be resistance, is now support, and then look what happens right after that. Okay, so guys, based on your entry strategy, this is easily 60 pips right here. Okay. So looking left is very important, guys. This is, I mean, again, you see EuroCAD is on the consolidation, but if this market was to break out any higher, possibility of actual targets, we're probably looking at somewhere around this area right here. As you can see, there is resistance in this area right here, right here, right? And then this little area right here immediately came down once it broke it. But you need to be very careful when you trade into a range like this. You don't want to get stopped out. Okay. Let's say USD-CHF. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Well, there you go. The market is actually, this is called a pennant, right? So even though I know you guys are looking at the trend lines and you're like, why does he have two different types of trend lines? All right, guys, that is one of the, like, I guess, hidden secrets of trend lines. All right, a lot of people plot their trend lines incorrectly, or sometimes you plot a trend line and all of a sudden the market kind of reverses on you before it actually hits you, it touches your trend line. There's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that. But for those of you who are wanting to know more about trend lines, and trend line is your actual trading strategy, and you want to go ahead and learn more about it, hey, go to my Facebook page. I'll go ahead and share it underneath the subscription section. Or you can send me a personal message. I'll go ahead and send you all the instructions, guys. So you can go ahead and add yourself into my group. All right, guys. Hopefully this short video, I know it's pretty much 15 minutes, 15-minute clips, but I try to make them as informative as possible. I would like to cover more currencies. Like I said, hit the subscribe button, comment below if you would like to see any more videos, and what would you like to get out of these videos? What other type of subjects you would want me to cover? All right. So guys, that is it. Thank you for watching the video. Again, like and subscribe, and expect more videos to come. Thank you.